Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see the One OS based on the latest EU ROM, the beta ROM. So guys, let's begin. As you guys can see, here is the One OS MIUI 12.6. It is the latest one and it's the official version, and you can check for updates. There will be the updates available in this ROM right here, and you can update from here. This is the settings of the My Device, and here you will be able to see the specifications of the ROM, and here is the About One OS and everything. So these are the this is the About One OS, and this is the certification. Going back, this is the settings, and everything here is in the settings remains the same. The only change here is we get to see the One OS settings available here, and these are some options available in the One OS settings, like disable low battery dialog and everything, hide Bluetooth icon, hide alarm icon, and in other these are the options: closing folders automatically, number of columns in the folder. Then you get to see the gestures and animations, the icon and signature. These are the options available. Smart mobile network here is available, and here is the log cat. If you want the logs, then here it is. Here are the logs available. Going back, this is the ROM statistics, and you can report from here. And this is the About One OS, the about and support. Okay, going back to the settings, this is the settings, and here is the wallpaper and personalization option available. The whole ROM here is just the same as the EU ROM. Everything here is just the same, except some few extra options that are just available in the One OS settings. Otherwise everything is the same, and there are few changes, minor changes available in the sounds and vibration. When you go to the additional settings, these are the options available. Default volume control panel, you can set to ringtone or media, whatever you want, and audio as startup and everything you can customize. Then going to the sound effects, you get to see the option Harman Kardon Certified Pro Audio. This is option available, and if you turn off, you can turn on the hi-fi audio options and stuff. So yeah, the Harman Kardon option here, you can turn it on from here. And then this is the do not disturb options available, the schedule turn on time when device is locked up, and notify about calls and everything. You get to see the sound assistant, you can customize the sound, and here is the option available, adjust media sound in multiple apps. So yeah, which is a great option available, which I will show you. As you can see, this is what it is showing, and you can customize the volume of a particular app from here. So yeah, which is great. And for the media, the notification and control panel, this is the control panel, just the same, and on swiping right you can switch to notification shade. It has remained the same. Going to the home screen settings, one option here is available, a new option in the arrange items in recent. You can do it either vertically or horizontally, as you know, but there is a new option animation style available here. You can set it to standard, cube, iOS style, or freestyle. This is the iOS style available. This is how it looks like, the iOS style, and you can set to cube also. This is how it looks, the cube one, the cube animation. And you can set to the freestyle. This is how the freestyle looks, the freestyle animation. So these are some animation styles available, the iOS style, freestyle, and everything. So you can customize it whatever you want. I'll just like the standard one, which just looks clean and good. Going back, this is the new option added in the home screen. Then another change I would like to talk about is in the keyboard, like the emojis here are changed in the keyboard. In the emojis, as you can see, the iOS emojis are now available, not the Android one. So these are all the iOS emojis available in this ROM. By default, you don't have to flash any Magisk module or anything. By default, the iOS emojis are available. Then moving forward to the battery backup. Battery backup on this ROM here is decent, and as you can see, I had charged it to around 65% last time, and from 65 to 43% battery drain. As you can see, currently it's 43%. From 65 to 43% battery drain, I got 1 hour of screen on time, exactly 1 hour of screen on time. And the battery charging time here on this ROM here is also great. To charge from 20% to 71%, it took 54 minutes. So yes, the battery backup on this ROM here is good, and also the charging speed here on this ROM is just great. So no issues with the battery backup or charging issues. Everything in this ROM is working fine. Then going to the additional settings, these are the options. The gesture shortcuts here is available, and here this is the option, the press and hold, and now you can just crop whatever the screenshot you want to take and just click on save. Now this will be the screenshot. So yeah, this is this option available. Then you get to see the LED light, which is also working perfectly fine. Going back to, this is the 100 mode, and clear speaker option here is available, and it is working fine. Then in the accessibility, these are all just the same options, the vision, hearing and everything. Then another option here is beautify for video, and is working for only WeChat if you use WeChat. Then another new option here is memory extension, like add 4 GB of RAM by occupying storage, the main storage. And the RAM management, I must say, on this ROM here is just great. It's extremely good, the RAM management on this ROM. So yeah, this is a new option available, the memory extension. It's available in the latest EU, and this ROM is based on EU, so it is available in this ROM also. Then this is the screen time, just the same. Going to the home screen, this is the home screen, the MIUI launcher here. And there's one more thing which I forgot to show you, that while you unlock the phone, the unlocking sound here is a bit different. It's from the stock Android, not from the MIUI. Just hear it out. So if you heard that the unlocking sound here is from the stock Android, not from the MIUI. And the animations on this ROM are just working perfectly fine. As you can see, app closing animations and stuff, the gallery app closing animations, everything here is just working fine. So yeah, no issues with the animations. The performance on this ROM here is just great. It's fluid and smooth, no issues with the performance, and everything here are also just working fine. The camera here is, this is the default cam, the MIUI cam we get to see, and which is also working fine. And these are all the options available, the clone mode, time lapse, AI watermark, vlog mode and everything. So yeah, these are all the new latest options are available in this ROM. And another change here, the another external One OS settings we get. I must say, by default there was no calculator app available in this ROM. So for that we have the One OS space here. As you can see, the One OS space, you can just open it, and these are all the apps available, and you can just click on them and just download. This will take you to that Telegram group, and from Telegram you can download the apps and just install it. As you can see, this is the One OS space Telegram group. You can join the Telegram group, and also I have this Telegram group, the wider discussion. You can join the Telegram group if you still haven't joined it. So yes, the external One OS app here is available. Then talking about another stuff here, this is just the power menu option available, just the same. And on swiping right, we get to see the Google feed, and everything on this ROM here is just working fine. The banking apps here are also working, the Google Pay, Paytm and everything on this ROM is working fine. Then talking about the DRM info, we get to see the Widevine L1 support. As you can see, Widevine L1 security, but I am not able to stream the HD content in the Amazon Prime and Netflix. The Prime Video, the maximum quality we get to see, like the maximum data usage you can do is 0.46 GB. As you can see, the best here is 0.46 GB. This means that there is no Widevine L1. The Widevine L1 here, certification is Widevine L1, but it's not working like it should. So yes, that is it. Then talking about the bugs here, there is a bug that while opening the app, sometimes the app just hangs, like it just stays and it shows only white screen, and you have to go to home screen, close the app and again open it. So yeah, this is a bug present here, that the app sometimes takes a lot of time to open, or sometimes it just crashes. And also I have faced that the fingerprint sensor here is working fine, but sometimes without even touching to the fingerprint, when you double tap on the phone, it is already unlocked. The phone is already unlocked without entering the password or without touching the fingerprint. So yes, these are some issues I had faced. Otherwise everything on this ROM is just working fine. So if you want, you can use this as a daily driver. You will get the link for the ROM in the description below, and if you want the installation steps, then the steps are also given in the description. You have to just flash this ROM as every other ROM. So guys, that is it for now. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then please guys subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, then you can ask me in the comment section below or in the Telegram group. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.